Welcome back, another episode. Dwight Manfredi doesn't require any schooling. Dwight Manfredi doesn't require any mental restraint. No room for creativity or self-expression, pointless basketball, and gender-neutral little orphan Annies in the classroom. Teacher, just let the youngsters be. Teacher, please leave these youngsters alone. Tulsa King lets its adorable troglodyte anti-hero Dwight Manfredi take a few jabs at the state of modern education in a chilly open that reads like it was co-written by a Moms for Liberty chapter. The target of Manfredi's grandsons is a cartoonish progressive day school. It's the kind of moment when the principal says, "Heavens, no," in response to Dwight asking if football is played. Much too aggressive. And when they come home, it goes on. He yells, "They're teaching them to be fall guys and patsies. Stupid people." He responds, "Do you not watch the news?" To his daughter and sister's criticism that the world is not the dog-eat-dog hellscape he thinks it is. You have to be prepared for anything. You can't always listen to what they have to say and be as gullible and naive as they would like you to be. This brief segment, which is Dwight's weekly Andy Rooney tirade about how things simply aren't the same as they used to be when we were kids growing up or whatever, is at least sort of a weird one-off. More crucial to the story and perhaps more repulsive is the finale, in which Dwight and his team subdue a gang of unidentified Chinese immigrant goons after Cal Thresher uses them as cannon fodder to destroy Dwight's wind turbines. Tulsa King's less reflexive moments are made much more perplexing by this sort of thing. Consider the plot in which Dwight and Mitch want to grow their empire, so they buy a car business. Mitch is given an explanation by vendor Donnie Shore on the reasoning for providing amenities and freebies to clients. Give them a little for free, it creates a sense they owe you. No matter how much you try to upsell them, they will remain faithful. As we wrap up our cast tour, Tyson and Armand attempt to bully each other. Cal and Dwight quarrel about the turbines as well as their shared romantic interest, Margaret. I find myself wondering how much longer Cal will be allowed to run his own business when he quarrels with Dwight, his triad partner. This week, Tulsa King's tics are still evident. As is customary in these situations, Dwight's brief arguments with loved ones conclude with the group laughing heartily at Dwight's endearing qualities. After arguing that human nature does not change with his sister and daughter, Dwight is finally able to forgive them all because they got him all a Z-boy. When Dwight informs Margaret that Thresher is being used by the triads, she laughs her way out of the situation. The happy couple, beaming, spends Thresher's money on bottle after bottle of the priciest champagne the restaurant has to offer as the episode comes to a close. Considering this program from the perspective of head writer Terrence Winter's body of work is simply so weird. You may have heard the saying human nature does not change on The Sopranos and Boardwalk Empire, but those series struggled to the point of breaking down due to the consequences of that statement. Tulsa King uses it as justification for not allowing boys to play Little Orphan Annie in the school production. It seems so cheap and reduced. Thus, you can't point to some really heinous murder that demonstrates the show's understanding that its main character is a piece of shit, the way you could with Tony Soprano or Nucky Thompson. When Dwight says school is turning boys into sisses, and when Dwight's main interaction with immigrants comes at the end of a baseball bat, Dwight is quite enjoyable. That is his entire act. What is the issue? Are you not thrilled? For more videos, subscribe.